The number one priority of humanity is material security. The entire world seems to turn on the axis of materialism. Whether one lives in the shadows of poverty of the industrial concrete jungle in the economic capitals of the world, or one sits on the corporate boards of Fortune 500 companies located on the 60th floor of an executive building, or one lives in a third world country village, the allure of materialism generates a magnetic field which causes people to sacrifice any and everything to obtain it. The older generations of the world's nations pursued material goods at the expense of personal health, family, marriages, wholesome morality and values, and spiritual sensitivity. They build houses too big for families they lose. They buy expensive cars to drive to a job where they spend 16 hours a day. They buy designer clothing that gathers dust in the closet. And they join country clubs they have no time to enjoy. Many sacrifice their loved ones on the altar of temporary pleasure and join the rat race in hopes of becoming the big rat. Others purchase second homes they never live in and buy complicated adult toys they never use. It seems as if the philosophy of this generation is founded in the belief that one's value, self-worth, self-esteem, and self-concept is derived not from who they are, but from what they possess. Their life is measured by the things they accumulate, not who they are. They fail to understand that we don't need things to have life. We need life to have things. The culture of materialism is the driving force of life for youth worldwide. The worlds of fashion, music, sports, education, social status, and careers are all driven by materialism. The success of television shows like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous strike a deep chord in the psyche of our materialistic culture and draws on the hidden aspiration of millions to pursue material wealth. The hypnotic power of material things has controlled mankind from the days of the early Egyptian civilization and can be traced throughout the human journey in history. Warnings against this controlling power can be found in writings as far back as Moses and kings David and Solomon of Israel. Renowned behavioral scientist and psychologist Abraham Maslow did extensive research on the subject of human motivation, and he concluded that out of all of the billions of humans on planet Earth, that they are motivated by primarily the same needs and are willing to pursue the meeting of these needs at all cost. His list of human priority needs include food, water, clothing, shelter, housing, and security. Over 2,000 years ago, the greatest teacher of all time, Jesus Christ, presented his list of human priority and admonished mankind to consider these material priorities. One of his students, the disciple Matthew, recorded these words by his master teacher while addressing this subject of the priority of human motivation. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more important than food, and the body more important than clothes? So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? Matthew chapter 6, verse 25 through 31. Jesus' admonition for humanity to move their primary focus from material needs and place it on what he calls the more important matters of life is a startling contrast to our current global culture. Let's journey together and discover the Creator's original priority and embrace the opportunity to rearrange our life's priorities to experience stress-free living above circumstances and measures of temporal success.